Hi. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? So nice to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. I haven't done the tweeting, I haven't done the retweeting, I haven't done the discording, I haven't done anything, girlies. Nothing at all. So I'm just gonna do that casually as we're like kicking off the stream, as we kind of catch up a little bit and all that fun stuff. But yes, I hope y'all are doing well. Yesterday was my day off from streaming, and it ended up being like a day off period, because it was one of those days where it just felt weird, and I feel like some of my friends have also like been experiencing like a weird week. Like it just feels like the energy has been kind of like off. You know what I mean? It's just like it something about this week. Like today today it feels way better. But like I don't know, like Monday was actually kind of like fine. And then like yesterday was just kind of like weird. I was like not in a good mood, but not in a bad mood necessarily, if that makes sense. Like I was like in a weird like middle, like I was very like sensitive as well. Like I was very like the tiniest things were like bothering me. It was just like one of those days, you know what I mean? It was one of those days. So I basically just stayed offline, not offline, but I basically kept to myself for like the whole day. Like I played a bit of Pokemon Unite. And sorry, I'm posting on Discord. But yeah, I played a little bit of Pokemon Unite. What did I do yesterday? Damn. I played a bit of Pokemon Unite, and I remember getting very frustrated, and just like leaving, like I basically rage quitting. Like I did maybe like, I would say like maybe an hour's worth of matches or something like that, probably less than that. And I just kind of wasn't into it. I was like, people were making me angry. And y'all know, like, I don't get like angry at games or anything like that. So I was just like annoyed. I was like, it was just not it. Yesterday was just not it. And then like, I basically just spent my day like watching YouTube videos and like stuff like that. Like yeah, and then like I posted about like the Ko-Fi video that was up early, and I felt like, I mean, it wasn't that I felt like it just I don't know if it was because of the algorithm or whatever, because apparently posting links on Twitter is like a thing that like tweets get hidden because of that and whatever. So like but I posted that and it got like zero like attention, and then like later on I made a post because I was like frustrated. I was like, how come like when I complain about something or when something is wrong or whatever, like my tweets get attention, but when I'm like oh my god, that was so loud. That was just literally my headphones were like sitting on like the edge of something and they just fell out to the ground. That was so loud for no reason. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so loud. Anyway, Jesus Christ. I was gonna say something and I completely forgot now. I'm a bit overexposed as well. I don't know why my camera settings are always... Oh, now I'm underexposed. There's always something with my camera settings. I don't know what it is. There's always something. Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say entirely because of that jump scare. Jesus. Fail. Time to turn on my fan. My biggest fan. Yeah, it was just like not a great day. Oh yeah, and then like I was frustrated because I was like, how come like post whenever like I'm frustrated or whenever there's something wrong or whenever I want to call out something, like that gets attention. Sorry. But then like a video, like me being excited for a video or something like that doesn't. And I was like, how come that like that's not like a thing? And to prove my point, I mean, still to this day, this was like yesterday that all of this happened, right? That post of me like tweeting about the video on Ko-Fi has 1 reply, which is mine, 1 retweet, and 8 likes, which like it didn't have like anything before I posted, but as of today, that tweet has, not counting my own reply, because I replied to that tweet, it has 1 retweet and 8 likes, versus the tweet in which I quote-unquote complained about something, and that tweet got 2 replies, one of which was, again, mine, because I like to do, like, thread kind of posts. It got 2 replies, 11 retweets, and 65 likes. And so, apparently, like, not a lot of people, but some of the people that replied to that tweet and the tweet that I replied that tweet with, some of their points was that like Twitter just hides Twitter just hides like links, posts with links, which I get that, but at the same time, like I see tons of people posting their links and their streams and stuff like that, so I don't think that's necessarily it, but that could also be a factor. So that was a thing. And then yeah, that was a thing. And then just like, you know, I was just kind of like frustrated. I was like, yeah, my point exactly, you know, like I tweeted about, like I complained about something and that tweet got likes and engagement, and the tweet in which I was like, oh, here's a video that I'm excited about, like crickets, you know what I mean? So I don't know how to explain it without like sounding like I'm complaining or whatever, but it's just like one of those things where like I think sometimes as marginalized creators, sometimes it's like you only get attention when you're going through something, when like something is bothering you, when, you know, people want to rally behind you as a cause, and they don't rally behind you as a creator, if that makes sense. Like people rally behind the cause of like, oh, you know, like whenever I'm speaking out against an issue or whenever I'm talking about something or whatever, like, yay, yeah, we support that. But like the second it's something to do with like, oh, here's a cool post or here's a video that I'm posting, it's like crickets. And you're like, oh, lovely, love that for me. Love that for me. I don't know, I do think it's like a universal experience, because I've seen other people like that, where and I mean, I will not take out of the equation the fact that I'm also like the fact that I'm not like amazing at social media. Like that's definitely a factor. Oh my god. That's definitely a factor that can't go ignored, right? Like, yeah, I also know that I'm not a strategist as far as like social media. Like, I feel like I never know what posts are gonna hit and what posts are gonna flop or whatever. So like, I'm just like, I just kind of exist on all social medias really, and I just kind of do my thing and hope for the best. And I know that's not, you know, strategic. I know that's not whatever, but I don't know. But it's very interesting because like you think of social media and, you know, people even think about like, oh, you know, streaming, and even people these days, they're like, oh, people are drawn to authenticity. But is that really the case? Because like it seems like people who do get attention are people who are more calculated, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but people who are calculated in a way, they're like, oh, if I post a shirtless selfie, it will get me a lot of likes, it will get me a lot of attentions. If I post about this particular topic at this particular time, it will get me a lot of attention. If I tweet about my stream in this specific way, people will come to my stream. So it makes you think, it's like, is it really authenticity, or is it like people who are good at masking the fact that they are like strategic, and there's a lot of like hidden marketing practices or social media practices, or algorithm, like playing with the systems and the algorithms of these social medias in ways that aren't necessarily the most like authentic, but people do claim that they're attracted to authenticity, and they do claim that they're attracted to what's real. But like, I don't know, sometimes it does feel like if your post doesn't have like, I don't know how to explain it, I guess, but like if your post doesn't have like some sort of if you're not like strategic about how you go about it, it's like your posts can very easily get buried and in the things of like social media. But whatever, it is what it is. I never know how I get into these rants, and I feel like a lot of the times maybe I shouldn't get into these rants, or I feel like weird about going into the rants because I don't always know how people are gonna, if they're gonna necessarily care or not about the rants or the talks or what have you. Alright, I don't know what it is. Like, I turn on my fan, it's like I get like my voice starts like going out a little bit. Hi Wolfie, how's it going? Watch the Clussy. The Clussy is hidden. The Clussy is for no one to see. At least not on Twitch. Which reminds me, oh my god, did y'all how many holes and poles did y'all see in the night in which fleets were perished? Because I didn't really see anything. Like, people were tweeting about how like they saw a lot of people's bits and pieces, because a lot of people were like saying goodbye to fleets by posting like nudes and stuff like that, and I was like, I didn't see anything. Like, I saw one person, but I was like, not me. To be fair, I also didn't upload anything. I literally always forgot about fleets, because like a lot of Twitter's like features you can use on like browser, and I usually use Twitter on browser. Maybe like the millennial I am, I don't really use my phone. Like, sometimes I scroll through Twitter on my phone, but like a lot of the times I do like seeing stuff on like a bigger screen. So to me it was always like, oh, I missed out. You met Wash, no worries, no worries. You've been up since 12? Oh no. You're doing okay, just going through some tough times, but I'm doing okay. That's a fucking mood. Yeah, but I hope you can get some rest. I don't know what time it is for you, but I hope you can get some rest. I definitely know a thing or two about having a fucked up sleeping schedule though, so if that's your situation, I totally get that. It's 11:24, so you've been up for a while. A 12-hour day is usually kind of, it's pretty okay. I don't know how much you slept leading up to waking up at 12, like at midnight, but I Definitely take care of yourself, Wolfie. Definitely do that. I'm thinking of like just jumping into Pyre pretty early on in the stream so that we can get some progress done. And we can always just like chit chat. We can always continue chatting and like talking about a lot of different things. But I was thinking of like jumping into the game pretty early so that we can get some progress done. Oh, I forgot my controller. Hold on. Let me grab that real quick. Let me do that really quickly. Ooh. Kablam. Oh yeah, my K-pop video, my K-pop haul unboxing video is going up for everybody today. I hope y'all are looking forward to that. Let me plug in my controller. Hi Anya, how are you? Lovely to see you. How's it going? I was like, where did the music go? It just started a new song. Just a quiet song. Good, waking up still. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I haven't been up for too long either. Even though it's like 5 p.m. for me, but we don't talk about that. I just had breakfast and I just logged in and decided to stream. Well, I already knew I was gonna stream, but you know. Yeah, no. My OBS looks so weird on my second monitor. I don't know why. It is such a weird... Maybe I have to like do something about my display settings. Like my second monitor is like... Oh, I might have to... Oh, you know what? Maybe I won't like change anything about it. I mean, that's not terrible, but like I don't love that either. Whatever. I'm just gonna deal with it. You have to do a bunch of grading, so you're probably gonna be lurking. No worries at all. I appreciate a good old lurk and twerk. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. No worries at all. I'm gonna jump into a game called Pyre, which is like a very like story-driven game. So it's already a game that also kind of lends itself to for people to like lurk a little bit and all that. So no worries at all. I hope you enjoy your time here. Super Giants, yes. Yeah, this is like a viewer's choice. Like I got this game on a bundle and I just put it on my list because it looked nice. And then like I had a charity campaign, and one of my lovely viewers picked this game from that list as a game that they wanted me to play next. Why is this like USB port always like weird? Oh, there you go. You adore this game, you need to get back into it? Hell yeah. This is my first time playing it. The gameplay, it kind of threw me off at first because it was so unexpected for like an RPG. But I really grew to like it. I really did. Yeah, let me do this. There you go. Okay, why was the term so queer not allowed? Uh-huh. Come on, Automod. What's up with that? Anyway, you like, so much of, yeah, right? I get that. Oh, load camp. I feel that. This is only my second Super Giant game. Like, I've played Hades, like the rest of the world. And, yeah. And I just saw that I had this and I put it on my list because it looked nice. And then, like, someone chose this for like, a game that they wanted me to play. And so we're doing it. You're gonna lurk, you're gonna make coffee, take a nap. Sounds good. Enjoy your napsy. Oh, that's amazing. You play them in order. You highly recommend Bastion and Transistor. I heard, the thing is, like, I heard good things about, like, all of their games. So I will probably play them at one point or another, to be honest. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that you recommend those. Hi, Wig. How are you, Fly? Hope you're doing well, friend. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's Tizo's nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric. Alright. Red from Transistor's voice actress is the same as Eurydice's singer. Iconic. Pretty legendary if you ask me. Hello, Mario. You can tell something is troubling Rucky, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though. You believe me, I tried. Well, he's got me by the scruff. Oh no, girlie. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker's been here longer. Oh, Anya, thank you so much for the biddies. I don't know why my alerts are muted. Maybe it's for the best, considering, like, you know, when I play a story game, and maybe it's for the best. But thank you for the biddies, I really appreciate that. I hope I don't miss any notifications. But yeah, he's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help. You understand? I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rucky hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rucky owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you are unsure. Drama. How are you doing, Fly? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a lovely Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. How's your week going so far? I was saying earlier that my week is kind of been a little weird. Like, on average, it's been like a weird week. So yeah. I don't know what's up with that. I hope y'all are not feeling the same, but if you are, you know, misery loves company, so. The Last Emperor. I've probably read this before, but I don't remember, so I'm just gonna read it again. The Last Emperor, in the words of Gal Galathanian, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. I think I did read that already, but and I don't know if I said it or not, but enjoy it. Not, I guess I was gonna say enjoy your work, but you know, have a good work lurk, Anya. There's some cooking tins, a little bit of everything, a little bit of drama. I am really excited for y'all to see the K-pop haul video because it's just like it actually is very wholesome. Like I was editing it and I was like, this feels like the Animal Crossing video all over again. Like my reactions to seeing certain people, my reactions to like photo cards and all that. Like it was very, very interesting. So I can't wait for y'all to see it. But we are continuing our journey here in this game. Fly, you're doing well, taking a work break and playing Yarn. Hell yeah, love to see it. Oh my god, I saw, speaking of that, I saw, is his name Tom Daly? Like the swimmer? I saw like a clip on on I think it was on TikTok of him like knitting while he was like in the rafters or something, and I was like, oh my god, iconic behavior. I immediately thought of you, Fly. I was like, this is the kind of iconic behavior that I expect from Fly. Nobody ever DMs me and I got so many yesterday. I love that. Also a mood. Nobody ever DMs me either. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Why is this glowing? I know who Jodariel is.
Saltavare.
Are you most certain?
Valsare.
Aye, madame. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Edwin motions to you as they continue talking. Wait, hold on, let me... Is the game audio good, y'all? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Let me know. I think it might be a bit quiet for y'all. But the game audio keeps like going, like, sometimes it's a bit loud and sometimes it's a bit quiet, so I don't know. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Flagging Hands, a gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. The game audio seems good to you? Okay, work. Iconic. Edwin and Jodariel, hi. Hi. I feel that. Let's go to Flagging Hands. The lone minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. Let's go then, girlies. Let's go. Ooh, this is bright. Oh, this is pretty. Oh. They're mysterious. I absolutely adore this, like, art style. It's extremely good. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, there's nothing going on here. Let's consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region has an oppressive air about it. There has to be a path forward. Okay, let's resolve this situation. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Millith? According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. Okay, I love that this has like little notes because like I'm very forgetful, so I'm like, what the fuck is the pit of Millith? So that's good that they have those like things. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks, then she turns to you.
Pretaranta.
Go see what he wants. Alright, girlie. Oh.
Pratere ligaratus.
Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Beyonder Crystal, an ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. Oh. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites.
Incessitaritas.
As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn.
Ma forte dire.
It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Let's take a closer look. Hi, girlie. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your conscience. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I see that you are not a total redacted. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. Ooh, hello, Phantom. So the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. Oh, come on, Sandra. She's a wraith expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Voice, described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any fools whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Scribe trials, Sandra's series of special challenges, custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites should you be so inclined. A special triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites. Practice rites, no strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders, okay? Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? Oh, I don't know if I want to do scribe trials though, to be honest. Because like my thing is like I do want to make progress in this game. So like I don't really want to do a lot of side stuff. You know what I mean? Because I do want to beat this game within like the week. So I'm just gonna ask her what's on her mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There is just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for me now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Yeah, I'm just gonna say bye. Let us do this all again sometime. Yeah, I'm thinking I might only do like more. I might only do like side things if like I feel like I'm like under leveled or something like that. I need to like grind, if you will. Let's continue our journey. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. Hi bestie! Hi Jam! How are you? How's the illustrious Jam doing? Oh fuck, I didn't turn on my bot. Well. Mistakes were made on this day. Hi bestie. For some reason I can't see y'all's pronouns. What's up with that? Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why like my voice is kind of like Enable pronouns. They should have been enabled already. What the heck? No, you're fine. I actually appreciate that a lot because, you know, I forgot to open the bot. Hi team. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Yesterday was weird, but today I'm actually doing well, so that's good. How are you? Oh, you said you're doing well, Leo. There you go. I'm glad you're doing well, GM. Have you ever played Pyre before? Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. Oh, suffer alongside them. Well,
Timtapelus?
A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through the flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companions' spirits shall likely suffer more. Oh god, okay, we have three choices, girlies. We could go through Followfield, which is the south route through Flagging Hands, which crosses diseased and wilted plains. The Lone Minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job there. You could go through... There's a truck outside. You could go through Plaguemont, which is the middle route through Flagging Hands, and cut straight to the pit of Millith. Headwind suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. I'm leaning towards that. The Cold Moat is the north route through Flagging Hands, which crosses a mass grave. The Lone Minstrel says you get a valuable item if you take a job there. I don't know if I wanna, because like the thing is like I don't wanna reduce everyone's hope because I already reduced my girlie's hope once, so like I don't want them to keep losing hope. I feel like that's more valuable than the game lets on. But I'm thinking of just skipping and just going like straight to the right. Or to the left. Anyway, I'm glad to hear I slept in today, mama. Ooh, I have not heard good things though. Oh no, what's up? What's going on? If you want to share, of course. You make relatively swift passage across the region. Let's keep going, everyone, just a little further. While you gave up opportunities to earn more sol along the way, you sense your fellow exiles' spirits would have suffered greatly had you gone the long way. Yep. That's why I did it. Your companions held to what hope they had. Iconic. We love to see it. Oh, I misread that. I'm so sorry. No, I misread that. I forgot my question, and then I misread that, and so yeah. I'm sorry. You haven't played yet, but you heard good things though. That's good. Yeah, that's the same with me. Like, this is only my second time playing, like my second stream playing this game, and I had heard good things, but I never like played it. But it's definitely very interesting. The story, like the game is very like visual novel-y, and then there's like a tiny bit of combat, but it's like sports like. It's a very interesting game for sure. You reach the pit of the Millith. Having lingered in the flagging hands as little as necessary, the intense gloom of the region had little time to shake everyone's resolve. Good. Ooh, the Empire's collapse. It's story time, girlies. The Emperor's collapse, in the words of Gal Galathanian, the Master General. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Oh, drama. Drama. What's up, Rucky? You find Rucky rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum. You know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is... He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Rucky wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. I like it. It looks perfectly fine to me. It is very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. You suggest that Rucky's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for mites. See you around. That's his serious question. That's kind of a mood, though. I'm like, oh my god, I need to ask you something very serious. And my friends are like, what? And I'm like, does this shirt look cute on me? It's very that. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rucky gained one hope for the next ride. Aww. I love that. I don't think I have any money. Do I have any money? Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So, have a look around. Oh, I do have money. Okay, what can we get? After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 yellow up to many times. +2 hope. Ooh, that's actually fierce. Okay, I want to get this and give it to the girly that has like less hope than everyone else. Yes. And I'm gonna get these two so that we can raise the rank of like certain talismans. Because they're not that expensive. Ah, I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty, woo, know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop on by some other time. I'll get this one too, because I can afford it. Because I can afford it. Ah, you guys really are my favorite customers, you know? Uh-huh. Yeah, let me go check on my girlies. Yeah, I want to give her this, I want to give her this one. Cause she had like the least amount of hope out of everybody. Oh, does this work on this? Oh, fierce. Okay, work. Love that. And this should work on this. Love to see it. I will give this to him then, to Hedwin. Iconicals. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me despite like what games I play, because like I'm all around, like I'm all over the place with the games that I play, and I really do appreciate those of you who choose to like spend time with me and don't like hold me to a particular standard of like specific games that you would like, that you want me to do or that I should do or whatever, you know what I mean? I appreciate that, y'all. You reach the celestial landmark and soon will stand against your adversaries. Alright, let's do it. As you make preparations for the upcoming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millith. Then... Oh, hi Tito. Tito seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tito alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence everyone. Take cover. Dodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotten husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiment. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral-born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. What is a bog crone? Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones and to keep to themselves.
Sumagasenta.
Indeed, that was which Udmild of the Withdrawn, which Uldmild. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yash, the astral-born monstrosity. The Withdrawn is a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Okay. Izo makes clear that he has no love for Udmild. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not take any unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Oh my god, it's time. Caitlin, time for dinner. Sorry, I had to. I think it was necessary, if you ask me.
Why, you made it, reader.
I sure
all
did.
The way to the detestable pit of Middle East.
I really did that.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged
Hi,
witch
Mullet.
who leads
Hi,
them has
Bald.
big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of
How are you, Pyre? It's lovely to see you as always. The crone Udmild sees your companions gathered by their Pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yash. Make the Nightwings suffer. Rucky trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy, Yash. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmild's attention, however. Rucky begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmild moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Yaks shall grow. Yal shall grow. Yal shall grow. He shall consume ye. Your mere little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Yal. I'm doing well, Pants. It's lovely to see you. Oh, my blinds are doing the thing. Hold on. Let me close my blinds real quick. Oh, you know, just... iconic behavior. Hello, Marios. By 6 p.m., the sun is like, hi, here I am. Udmild slides off toward her followers. Rucky remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Well. Oh god, who am I choosing for
Who
this
shall
drama?
stand together here this night?
Okay, I feel Rucky is into the drama, so I feel like Rucky is down to crown. Ruki. I keep saying Rucky and it's Ruki. I want Shay on the team. It's been a while since she's been a part of the drama. And I think I want to have Jodariel on because I feel like she has a lot of enlightenment that I forget how much the others do. So I feel like she's a good, like, she's like a good want to have
Jodariel.
Joldario.
Very
I keep
well.
saying everyone's names wrong. The crone shall make a fierce opponent. Everyone on guard. No matter where you go, ye shall find you and devour ye. We'll see about that.
Now begin.
Ooh, goodbye,
First
Flop.
dousing.
Rucky is so good. Nar. Ooh. Ooh. Bye.
Jodariel doused the adversary's flames.
I'm doing amazing. Oh shit. Ooh.
Ruki doused the adversary's flames.
Yes. Look at me go. The lifeblood of Yisk. It flows within this lair, and beneath this world, his lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Alright, girlie.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of
Oh,
foul
nar.
sorceries.
Yes! Look at me go. I'm actually doing surprisingly well. Oh shit. Oh, nar.
careless
Oh god. Ooh. Mistakes were made. Oh, nar. Ooh.
There goes the witch Udmilda.
Ooh.
Out.
Oh, nar. Nar. Oh my god. I got pass. Get it. Yes.
Plunged into their fire.
Oh my god. So wow.
Your victory is at hand.
No. Oh my god.
A
Flop.
weak attempt, and yet it hit the mark.
I almost like did like a perfect though.
Now go.
Like I almost like went through this thing without like losing any. Now, oh my god. Ooh, no, don't switch. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, nar! Oh my god.
Power weakens.
I spoke too soon. Okay,
And it
good.
is
There you
done.
go.
The night wings prevail.
I did it.
Effortlessly, I might add.
I did really well.
The rite is ended.
Goodbye, Flop. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanished just as we prevailed tonight. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. Yeeslak. That's how you say the name. We have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars. Ye shall see.
Boundless are the
Bye,
teachings
Flop.
of the scribes.
Eat. Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. Ooh, what am I mastering? Oh, I love that. Make them drop
Would
heavy.
appear that rookies not too old
Faster,
to learn
stronger,
new
and a
tricks.
little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? I love that for him. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. After he is banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Oh, that's fierce, actually. I'll do that.
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The scribes, they whisper to me, they do, from time to time. Oh, what am I gonna do for Shay? We can either do heightened reflex. The brief charge up time before Shay jumps is virtually eliminated. That's actually really good. We can do snapcast. The brief charge up time before Shay can cast her aura is greatly reduced. I will do this. Because this guarantees like
trick from the rope collar.
she's not gonna like have any, you know, she's not gonna have like any times like she can just like jump whenever.
Until the next rite.
We did really well for this time, actually. What are you up to, Pants? What is everybody up to? Y'all playing Pokemon Unite? Y'all working? Y'all studying? What are y'all up to? Having vanquished the Withdrawn in a decisive victory, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. Ah, you are about to play Unite, not the call out. I did play. I've been playing every day basically. Yesterday I was so frustrated. Like every single match I was like extremely frustrated. I was just like very sensitive yesterday for some reason. You showed your therapist your K-pop album so far. Iconic. They're huge, right? Right? I don't remember who said it, but I was like, I showed like the outside of like the albums that I got on stream recently, and someone was like, "Oh my god, they're so big." They're like, "Why are the albums so chunky?" And I was like, iconic. So, when can we get out of here? The photo books are so tasty. I know, right? Oh my god, the other day I was literally like, I had dinner. Like I washed my hands, I came to my room, and I just like picked up one of the albums that I got recently, and I was just like, I took everything out of the box, and I was just like admiring everything on my own time. I was like scrolling through the photo book like at my own pace, because like I did the unboxing, and you just kind of like zoom a little bit through it, and I just like, you know, I just like took the time, and I just like appreciated the moment, and I was like, I'm really happy with this purchase. I rarely do that, but I was like, I need to do that more often, like where I just like pick up one of my albums from my shelf and I'm just like, let me just scroll through it. So, when can we get out of here? What? Greentail had enough of Old Mild He's hospitality for the time. Oh, Jody. Yeah, thanks. I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Izo asserts himself during the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Izo is trying to get you to come back, to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. Yeah, those photo books are so tasty. I love a good old K-pop album. You find Shay and the Lone Minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Shay. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is their charge. And here they are, in fact. Thank you for fetching them, Tito. I love Tito. Tito is happy to have obliged the Lone Minstrel. Aww. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Let's do it. But the stars in the sky look like home. Take me home. Okay, anyway. The Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate. What did you just call me? In the Sea of Solace. It's not like I have a choice. Let's go, Redacted. The rites beckon you to still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. The Sea of Solace is an impossible oceanic expanse, pockmarked by crude little islets. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem like the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. He may be able to help us. Edwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Do you have like a favorite or favorites albums that you've gotten, Pants? Continue your journey. Oh no, let's go to our little caravan and see what they have to say. What's up, lone minstrel? Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. You have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though. I know your time is precious. Let's hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, and for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, in which admired he, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Ishlak. The Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. Ishlak is a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, though slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the Astralborn yet feeds upon our world, unsated by his own. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmildhes for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the Greater Titans. Who are they? The Greater Titans are colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Ironic. Sorry, I would say... No need to apologize. I would say my 17-year choice is my fave so far, but I get some Stray Kids ones in the weekend. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I would say, like, if I had to pick a favorite, it's really hard because, like, it's actually really hard, but I think Atlantis still might be my favorite, like, aesthetic-wise. Because I just love the concept, and I love how they went about it, like the little envelope with everything in it, like the little travel log, and like even like the photo shoot. Like I just think like the packaging, like I just think the entire way that they went about it is like really, really cool with like that aesthetic and the pirate like map, like the treasure map, and like all of that. Like even the CD itself looks like a little like globe kind of thing. Like it's really cool. I really love it. But the AT's albums are really good, like aesthetically as well. I feel like, I mean, I do love the Rev Festival album as well. Like the packaging and like the theme is like really cool as well. Like I can't wait for y'all to see it today. Later today. Anyway, continuing on with this, the one called Ishlak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. No, yes. Out of the lurk to ask a very important Pyre question. What did you name the girl? I named her Shay. I was gonna name her either Shay or Faye, and I thought Shay just like was, you know, over. It got me over the edge. I was like, I like Shay. You named her Faye? Oh, iconic. I was gonna do Faye or Shay. The new Stray Kids album will destroy me, I know it. I saw the teaser photos, and I think so too. I saw the teaser photos, and I agree. I haven't yet. No, I haven't seen the teaser for the video. I only saw the, I only saw like 2 or 3 of their photos, and Bangchan had like a crop top situation, and I was like, uh-huh. But yeah, it was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Ishlak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Ishlak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Ishlak did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return into whatever plane it banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udamaldhi are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Ishlak is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. Bangchan and Hyunjin choking each other for their song, while Bangchan is in another crop. The iconery. Yes! Iconic behavior. I hope all of this is of some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check and see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest for the evening. Mail. There you have it. Let's go, girls. Let's ride. Come on, Big Bertrude. A small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The lone minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. Let's ride. When does their album come out, Pants? There's like there's a lot of comebacks happening this month. we have Sunmi, Somi just came back, alongside what was it? Golden Child and Astro. Sunmi this weekend. Red Velvet somewhere this month. Stray Kids on the 28th. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening, huh? Yeah. We might get news on ATs because I think they haven't, like, they're back to work because all of them are together and back to work. So they might have some news as well. So we'll see. This 80s propaganda, of course. This is the place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Maybe I'll get their album. Yes, come on, Pirate King. The lone minstrel says his client has a friend here who can aid your quest. Big Birchroot's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest, and leaves no doubt she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Birchroot. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Can't wait to show my mom. Can't wait for my mom to visit me next month, and I just show her Hongjung. Ah! Iconic. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madame, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though. As you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. She thinks everyone is BTS. Oh my god, you know what happened to Dex? So his sister, I think, it gifted him a K-pop album for his birthday, right? So like, he got the present, it was wrapped obviously, and from like, you know, the composition of it, he was like, oh, this is a K-pop album. And so he opens the wrapper. Lo and behold, it's a BTS album. And apparently it was because his sister was listening to BTS, and Dex usually listens to K-pop, so Dex's mom, I think, was like, oh, he listens to this all the time. And his sister was like, oh, Wig. And so she gave him like an album. And yeah. It was so funny. Dex was so upset. He was like, Ruby. He was like, of course I got a fucking BTS album. I was cackling. Because he does not stand BTS. And I was just cackling. I was like, T? The funny thing too is like he got I think he got 2 photo cards, and they were from like, I think they were Jin and J-Hope, which are like 2 of my faves. So I was like, well, I was like, I mean, you did get my faves. I think his sister ended up giving him like a Luna album or something, because he told her like, hey, there was a misunderstanding. But yeah. It was so funny to me that Dex of all people got a BTS album. Anyway. The one called Birchroot frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Ugh, indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all.
Ma forte varos.
By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care?
Varos tasare.
All should be in accordance with my client's plan. If you keep calling Sandalwood your client, he must reward you well.
Sio tamta.
I, in a matter of speaking... Oh, they're fucking. He helped... Or am I? He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Edwin nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. Oh, they fucking... You find yourself with time for your vocations. What is the vocation? Oh, I remember that. While the bog dwellers go about their business. Okay, what do we do? Forage for resources, study in private, mentor a companion. I feel like we should forage for resources because I feel like I want money. Acid baths? You sense a mystical artifact here. Some old artifacts remain preserved within the noxious liquid. Blade vines, you sense something falcon ron values here. Interact to forage this location. Some of the vegetation here is strong enough to have its uses. Oh god, I don't want to go to the acid baths. Well, chum, had enough scrounging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you ever look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. What is that? Oh, work! 77 monies is not that bad. Iconic, we can sell that later. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day.
Gratus tamta.
Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. Let's go. Let's go to our wagon, honey. The black wagon appears different now than it even did a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. But nope. Tell that Sandalwood he owe us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in your voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should you see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon, the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go. Just as she said, I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Girl, me neither. Kizo seems to share Shay's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits. Let's go. Let's ride. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Let's go. Let's ride. It's funny because my mom did the same thing. Like I showed her the shiny poster and she was like, oh, that's BTS. And I was like no, midway through the conversation, she just was talking very confidently as if it was BTS. And I was like, no. I was like, there's 4 of them. And BTS has 7 members. And she's like, oh, one of them looked like Jungkook. And I was like, well. And she was like, and Taemin looked like Jimin. And I was like, no, that's Taemin. She loves both of them, but for some reason in that particular poster, she just thought that Taemin was Jimin and that Onu was Jungkook for some reason. And I was like, no. Funny enough, Taemin and Jimin are her biases, respectively, for those groups. So she has a type. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into the Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. Love that, as she should, right? There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold of the downside seas. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth's front lines. I feel my mom will be a Felix fan. I love that. We risk everything to sail here. Let's go. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribes' design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. The Hulk of Oars, according to the stars... Oh, that's where the next right is. Okay, work. We're going Outer Solace, fetid waters off the coast of Flagged Hands. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of Mons in a curving route bearing northeast. Okay. We're going. Look at us go. Let's ride. I'm not controlling the boat, by the way. Just so you know. Who's your bias in Stray Kids? I feel like you've already told me, but I don't remember anything ever, so... The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace, after having come from Flagging Hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rocky, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how's he doing? Who, Headwind? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters. If I had to guess, his first time out at sea. His first. He turns to you. Peter, please check on Headwind when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Headwind looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Ooh. What do I miss most about my past life? Your book collection, sure it was highly illegal, though just the same, you miss having had access to those volumes. The very few friends you had, your life was almost always difficult, but several of your longtime confidants did help you get by. The food, your mouth waters at the thought of it, at least compared with what passes for sustenance here. Oh my god, I'm very torn between food and friends because, mama, food and friends, top tier of my list. You know what I mean? And food might be at the very top of that list. I love them all. It's hard. I feel that. But I love Bangchan too much. Also, there are 3 Virgos, and I care. And I care for all of my fellow Virgos. I love that for you. I mean, Bangchan is iconic in every way. So I feel that. I feel like I've only seen clips of him, and that, like, I've always been like, he's just like so charming. He's also like, he has like he's one of the few people that I like, that have like a weird, like, not a weird, but like it's like a combination of cute and hot. You know what I mean? He's just like, he's a cutie patootie, but he's also like very hot. And you're like, I feel conflicted. You know what I mean? So hot, right? Yeah, very great and caring, absolutely. I'm gonna say the friends that I had. You tell him that there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwyn is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Girlie, I don't have any choices. I confirmed the choice. We're going there. Still. Ooh, this is nice. Very pretty. So pretty. I don't know where this accent came from. By the scribes, the sea. I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Wormgulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of oars, far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo is wondering if Hedwyn is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Alright, girlies. What options do we have? We can either go through the Under King Pass, which is the north current toward the Hulk of Oars, which runs as quick as Under King Oars himself. Shay believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Or we could go to the Fathomless Trench, which is the south current toward the Hulk of Oars, teams with fish and other sea life. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Ooh. Food. But I do think that getting blessed by the 8 scribes might be better. But food. But food. Is there a greater blessing in life than food? I don't think so. We're going with food. Do you happen to have a type when it comes to like K-pop fans? Because it's so funny. Like me and Spin, like every once in a while, like we chat obviously about K-pop, and like we found out that his type is basically someone who's how do I say this, demonic on stage and a baby off stage. So, example 1, Taeyong from NCT. Example 2, San from ATEEZ. And for me, that, like, my type tends to be, like, the older member. And then it's like, I usually don't just pick one person, right? It's like, it tends to be like the mom figure of the group, which is usually like an older member. So like Jin from BTS and Songhwa from ATEEZ. And then I usually go for like the cheery, like positive, optimistic guy, which in BTS is J-Hope and in ATEEZ is Yoonho. And usually also like there's an overlying thing with like also the taller members. So like, you know, Minky is like my third on my top 3 as far as ATEEZ goes. For BTS, Jin is the tallest, so he already is the older, caring member, but he's also the tallest. And then you have J-Hope. And then like the third, I think for me is Jungkook, because I think he's always like, I think he bias-wrecked me enough times for me to be like, no, you know, he's a part of the club. He's a part of the club. And also like the thing about Jungkook and Songhwa and Jin and Yoonho is that they're also lead vocalists. So I usually also like, you know, like I usually focus on like the vocalists as well. So we have Onu from SHINee, main vocal. We have, as far as girl groups, we have Rosé from Blackpink. Who else is like, Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. Like usually, I think as far as girl groups is like the main vocal usually tends to be like my fave, like one of my faves. But as far as boy groups, it's usually like the nurturing mom type figures, older, taller. Yeah. Listen, there's a pattern and I see it. And the funny thing about Songhwa and Jin as well is like they're the older members in BTS and ATEEZ, and they're also bullied by the youngest. And I love that dynamic. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. Worldwide Handsome truly is iconic, right? You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the Sea Dominion, cast into exile. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. I love the really cheery members too, and the ones that make me laugh a lot. Obviously the ones that pull out the looks, right? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Yeah, I think that's like another thing is like for both my BTS and my ATEEZ biases, which I feel like they're like my top groups. They're the most like chaotic. Maybe not the most chaotic. I guess Songhwa isn't the most chaotic out of ATEEZ. But Yoonho is always down to make everything gay, and I love that. So we love to see it. He's always the one like doing something remotely gay, and I love that. Yeah, they're just both very chaotic. They're also chaotic. Mingy is extremely chaotic too. Oh, what's up, Tizo? Tizo appears to have spotted something tasty. Love that. Tizo dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in its claws. Ooh, he found a spotted slurg. You could always sell it. Oh, I guess I'm not eating that. A limbless, cold-blooded creature caught at sea. Iconic. 90 coins is actually very good. Well, I thought we were gonna get some, like, you know, stat boosts or something by having a meal or something like that. That's fine. At last, you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Aha. Okay, we go to the store. Hey, you guys! Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the Drake. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna sell. Okay, what can I get? Raises the rank of certain talismans. Yes, I'm getting that. What else can I get? When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range by 8%. Grants the bearer +2 presence. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 to up to this many times per rite. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. Which can be really good, actually. I can't afford it, though. When plunging into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. Ooh. I like this. Bonus damage? Hello? I do like this. But I might want to save for this so I can get the lunar glass next time. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm unequipping all the items from everyone, for most of them anyway, because I don't know which one I'm going to use for the next battle. So I'm just going to unequip the items and then just equip them with whoever ends up being in the battle. Which I guess I can make that decision. I don't think Headwind is going to be in it. So I'm thinking of having Shay, which I want to have this on for her. I spin. I might put on Rucky and Jodariel. I'm just gonna give this to Pizzo. We'll see who I end up choosing anyway. You guys have a good day out there. Thank you so much. Hi Spin, how are you doing? We're talking about K-pop stuff. As we do. Your fave from BTS is J-Hope, but I care about Jungkook and V2 so much. I know. I mean, I feel like a default statement should be that I love them all. But I do have, you know, biases. I don't have a singular bias anywhere, but I have biases. I love Chimmy for BT21 because he's a yellow dog. I know. I love Mangi. I have Mangi. And of course, like, you know, J-Hope being my fave, one of my faves. Mangi. I just love him. He's like a little horsey. And he has like a little pink heart as a nose. And it's also J-Hope reclaiming the fact that people used to say that he looked like a horse. And he made a cute ass mascot out of that. So, come on, reclaiming a fucking insult. I love him. I love all 23 of my children equally. Well. I did have a dream that I went to a BTS concert and like, I don't know what it was, but like, I think me and my mom were like, because my mom went with me to the other BTS concert that we went to. So in my dream, I went with my mom and like my seat was like over here, but I guess this was like, I think this was like before the concert or something, because like everyone was just kind of like chilling and just like, you know, going to their seats, and everyone was just kind of like, you know, taking their time. And I guess I was like sitting in like, there was like whatchamacallit, like I was sitting on the edge of something, but like my seat was like over there, right? But I was sitting on like, you know how like us redacteds would sit on like counters and stuff like that? I was like sitting on like, I guess it was like a little like, it was like a separation wall kind of thing. I was like, I guess sitting on that, which was like above my seat. And like my mom was like sitting like on the seat to my right. And RM shows up and he like, I think what he did was like, I think he laid down so that his head would be where my seat would be if I was sitting there, which I wasn't. So I remember being annoyed at that. I was like, I should have fucking sat there. And I think his legs were like in my mom's lap or something like that. I think he was like being funny or whatever. And we were both like, oh. I guess they were like surprising fans or something like that, but I don't know. I was just like, uh-huh. I don't know. It was like weird. But I remember being like, ah, my mom got the fan service and not me. Yellen. A nautical bell. Among the Black Wagon's seafaring equipment, Headwind uses it to signal when food is ready. Oh, you just keep right on... Oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, chump. Keep at it. Rookie seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of a nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not mealtime, it's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though. Now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Ooh! Besides, ringing that bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good for training my ears, too. You know, we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. This passive-aggressive energy... Ah! Anyway, thanks. I mean that. He storms off. Rookie shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell. Then so be it. Oh god. Rookie reappears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. I ring it again. Anyway. I don't want to do any of the side stuff. Nar. I want to make progress. Is this new? Down the river, in the words of Golgolathanian, the Master General, the Emperor Solom Mur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Scalorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to be perished. He ought have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Yeah. Oh, what's that in the back? I tap the glass. Hi, Joe Dariel. What's up, girly? Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what's on our mind. Edwin, he is beginning to recover from his illness. However, it's... I'm sorry. Excuse me. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Edwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he's grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. Trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. Ooh. I burp at her. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Not intimidating whatsoever. Not at all, you know? I mean, I did burp at her, so maybe, you know. Maybe that strained our relationship a bit. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to be commenced again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Master Hedwyn? Tizo is worried that Hedwyn is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here... Wait, what? What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Oh, it's kind of cute though. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Oh my god, he's kind of cute. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. Sir Gilman. He is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. The Pyre Hearts are a triumvirate of worm knights who perceive the rites as great battles to be won. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Let's go, girls. I'm not gonna lie, I have been doing pretty well at these rites today. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Relentless, aren't we, reader?
Oh, I sure am.
Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look.
That's rude. I didn't say that.
I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts.
I love the name Pyre Hearts.
Are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Oh, it will be. What are you up to, Spin? Hope you're doing well. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Oars as your adversaries clamber into view. Rucky paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or whatever it is you're from? Aha! An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the rights are clever, wouldn't you say, sir? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sir. As is our custom, may our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. Oh my god! They're so cute! Mike Wazowski? Wait, is that his name? Am I thinking of the other one? Y'all know who I mean. But wait! Give this knight his mask! This knight hereby presents you the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Wait. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So, yeah, you can swim or no? Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, it's true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. But back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rights. Alright, girlies. Reader, Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. Let's go, girls.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Okay, who's the lowest right now? Shay. Okay, I choose her.
Shay.
Smallsy! Honey, you've got a big storm coming. How are you doing? Smallsy, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you, friend. Ooh. Oh. Sorry. Anyway, here's my trailer. It's clownin' time. Oh, hi. Oh! That pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Oh, professional gamer. Oh shit, let's wash the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. Ooh. Welcome on in, Smallsy. It's so good to see you, as always. I hope everybody had a wonderful time at Smallsy's stream. You were doing Stardew? What were you doing? I was like, hold on a minute. I was right there before I streamed, and I'm like, what were you doing? I just remember you were talking a lot about, like, medical teams. So I don't remember what was on screen beside you, which is a compliment to you.
Just choose.
Oh, I'm gonna choose Rucky as the highest.
Ruki,
And then I'm just gonna choose someone else in the middle. Oh, Edwin would have been the one. I'm gonna go with, ooh, maybe I should go with Jodariel, just, I don't know. I'll do, yeah, I think I should do Jodariel. Jodariel, excuse me.
It is done.
Welcome on in, everyone coming through with the raid. I can't really scroll up without clicking out of the game, so I'm sorry about that, but I see y'all and I appreciate y'all. Honey, the big storm may have come early, but also it's here now too. Things that are coming. The train, me, and the Vanga bus. I'm afraid of what that is. I was, and then we switched over to Unite, but girly, my brain was flopping in competitive shit today. Oh my god. That was me yesterday. I was playing it, and I was frustrated, I feel like, at myself and my teammates in every single match that I did. Like, everyone was just annoying me. Yesterday, I was just very, like, sensitive and annoyed at everything very easily. It was definitely an interesting day. It was weird. It was weird. I saw, like, on Discord that you also said that, like, your week has been, like, messy as well. Like, what's up with this week? I feel like just, like, there's, like, weird vibes going on with this week, you know? Like, Monday was okay, but, like, yesterday was weird. Let us make short work of this lot. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. If you happen to be new here and you came with Smallzy's raid, my name is Ruby. I play a variety of games. Right now I'm playing a viewer's choice game, and it's called Pyre. It's like from the makers of Hades, and it's like an RPG, visual novel, and the combat is very like sports-like. So it's definitely like a very interesting combination of things that somehow work, to be honest. But it's very story heavy, so I totally get it if this is like a lurk kind of game and you just like want to hear me read all these like dialogue, like, you know, things and what have you. But recently I also started, well, I recently announced a new series called Ruby's Retro Roulette, and I'm going to be playing games from all of the years that I've been alive for, which have been so little. Oh. Only a measly 27 years. But I'm basically going to be playing a game for every year, so I'm going to be playing a game from 1994, and then 1995, and so on and so forth, which are all going to be voted by you. Oh, I'm in my 20s. Oh my god, so youthful. So, and the first game is going to be Donkey Kong Country, so I'm really, really excited for that. But yeah, we're playing Pyre right now, and we're about to do like a match, so I hope y'all are looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I'm just a variety clown. I do everything under the sun, apparently, including podcasting occasionally. I've been doing K-pop unboxing videos on my channel, but I'll do other stuff, I promise, at some point. Like next week, I'll do something different. Yeah. No, we're not gonna spread this ruin 20s propaganda. No. No. Ruin is in his 30s. He's a 30-year-old baby. Because in the words of Trixie Mattel, when you're in your late 20s, you're an old person in your 20s, but when you're at the beginning of your 30s, you're a baby of the 30s. Listen, we never said that Trixie Mattel was the sharpest tool in the shed, let's say that. Also, I forgot to put my profile on screen. Anyway, we will not be spreading. Is that how that works? I don't know. Yeah, we will not be spreading this narrative that Ruin Crown has just entered his 20s. I will not have it. Anyway. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sir. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. Brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready. Oh, we got this, girlies. Oh, it's like a diagonal map. Okay.
Begin.
Oh, nar. Bye, flop. Bye, flop. Goodbye, flop. Oh, shit. Nar. Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh.
The Nightwing's Pyre is the first to falter.
Fail.
Ah.
Oh, nar. Give it to me. Ooh. Jump. Yes.
For the second
It's
law.
basically like, I don't know how to explain it,
Perhaps you are worthy.
but we are basically playing a game
Begone.
of soccer? Like handball, I guess? We pass. Oh, fuck me. Throw it! Ooh. Oh my god.
Jodariel plunged into their
It looks so intriguing. It's very like unexpected. Like you wouldn't expect this type of combat by hearing like, oh, it's an RPG.
such fervor.
Oh shit. Ooh.
The flames of freedom.
You basically have to take this orb and put it in your opponent's goal. If you run to it, your character like isn't available for the next turn, but you have like 2 other characters, so it's like fine. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sir. This knight gives every right his very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Wow, those bozos bicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy fighting. Rude.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are. So it is.
Were they just arguing in the corner while I scored? Fail.
Now end the ceremony.
Shit. I dare you to come over here, whore.
Huh?
Not me getting toxic. Jesus.
And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail.
Why was
Their
there?
adversaries proved no match for them.
Why was there a question mark? Why did I
All right,
prevail?
It's done.
The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. Those worms were quick, alright, but Rucky Greentail's quicker. I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This was all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sir. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. Minnow? I don't know how to pronounce that. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's side.
What
Aww.
stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Fail. Can he join us? Can he be a friend? Okay, no one like leveled up, so that's fine.
Until the stars align.
Yeah, this is a very interesting game. Like, it has RPG mechanics. The game plays as if it's like a visual novel, and then the combat is like sports-like. So it's very like a very interesting like mashup of like genres that kind of works. Like, if the combat was like, if the game was more combat centric, I wouldn't enjoy it as much, to be honest. But because there's so much story to it, I'm very compelled to like see what happens, right? And then the battles are just kind of like a side thing for me. After vanquishing the Pyre Hearts in a rather one-sided contest, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward whatever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion who was absent from the rites. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. Uh-oh. What's up, Spin? So not only did I forget my morning meds, when I went to take them just now, I dropped one and it disappeared into the ether, and my first thought was, that was like $30 right there. Oh, Spin. Not that. Oh no. Oh. Not that. How's it going, Salika? Hope you're doing well.
Saze.
I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply wouldn't listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about. Don't do this to me. You made it sound like he was perished, gone, dead, deceased. Despite my having strongly recommended further rest, those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I have to see how things turned out tonight. Let me catch up with chat. I'm good, respectfully admiring Joe Dariel. Gotta go teach, but I've been really enjoying being here while working. Oh, thank you so much, Anya. I really appreciate that. I really do. Have an amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing time zone. Absolutely. You too, Anya. Oh, and thank you for the ditties. I really appreciate that. You're so sweet. Everybody say bye to Anya. Do it now. Do it. I haven't had to stay out of a ride like that before. So you're coming back among the living then, Hedwyn? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I am sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on the solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Y'all are so sweet. My Hoshi spider photo cards should be here. Iconic. Oh my god, I saw a clip. I saw an extremely wholesome clip of Hoshi. Someone did like a fan sign, like you know how they do like the virtual fan signs now, like where like it's basically just like it's like a minute long. I don't even know if it's a full minute, but I think so. It's like a 1 minute long like FaceTime with them. And someone had the sweetest thing. They were like, so I prepared a letter for you. And they like read this beautiful letter that was like, thank you so much for being there for me during my like when I have a rough time, like, and they were saying like, I hope my like significant other, when I find a significant other, that they're just as kind and just as lovely. Like, they just said like all these amazing things, and they were like, I hope that that significant other is just as wonderful as you are. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, because I don't remember the details. But they were like, they said that, and they were like, and then once I have a kid, I hope that the kid is like, and then they went on to like compliment him again, and they just said all these like amazing things, like very detailed, and like it was so beautiful. I was like, oh, that's like so, like, that's like such a sweet like letter to like, to, it's like such a sweet thing to say to an idol, you know what I mean? I was like, that's like really cool. And they said like, you know, I appreciate your hard work, like you work so hard, and you're like, you know, you do so many amazing things. Like, it was just like such a lovely thing. I was like, I love that. Like, it was like such like a really like beautiful and wholesome thing. I was like, that's amazing. Because I think they're both like around the same age, so she was like, oh, can I speak comfortably with you because we're both the same age? And he was like, yeah, sure. And she's like, okay, I have a letter. And she's just like, and I was like, iconic. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Meanwhile, Pants is like, if I ever was at a fan sign, I'm gonna be hitting the dad jokes. Meanwhile, I would be like, I would start first of all, I would be screen recording. And second of all, I would be like, hey bestie, and see how everyone reacts. If it's like a group situation, I would see how everyone reacts to me saying hi bestie, and see if, you know, they say it back. I would make a TikTok out of that. I would be like you know, it would be one of those videos like saying hi bestie to K-pop idols, and seeing how everyone reacts, and seeing how every one of them reacts, and I just make like a little video about it. I think that would have been cute. Me with Bang Bang, disgusting. Bang Chan, my not Bang Bang. Bang Chan, my phone is rotted. Not this. I would simply perish. I would love that. I would be like, hi bestie, and see how they react. I would 100% do that. I don't know what else I would say, but I would definitely start with hi bestie. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there. Without me being there, I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Okay, let's see. Where to next? Marry me. Hi, hello. Would you marry me? I wouldn't be like... I mean, I don't think there's necessarily anything like... Okay. I wouldn't be that kind of queer that is like, oh my god, say gay rights, because like... I wouldn't want them to like either say it and not mean it, and for a clip to be there and be like, oh my god, they said gay rights, and it's like, yeah, because you prompted them to do it. So like, I wouldn't do that. I would definitely be like, hi bestie, like I would definitely like, you know, signal something, you know, like they would know immediately without me saying anything, you know what I mean? Like I would just be like, hey, hi bestie. I would have to work really hard to not say like, hi wig, or like, hi gay, but I would definitely be like, hey bestie. And then from there I would see how like they react. Which would be like very like telling. I would be like, okay, who's acting weird? Like, who do I need to unstand? Although that would be very disappointing. Imagine coming out of a fan sign and being like, okay, so-and-so acted really weird. And then you don't know, like, did they act weird because they also, you know, but they like didn't know how to react because they're like in the same room with like management or something? Like, I don't know. Is it because they're a homophobe? I don't know. Hi, Snarkmate. How are you? We're just talking about what we would do if we met a K-pop idol in like a video chat. Us meeting NCT, the video is just you being like, hi bestie with 10, and then you pan to me dead on the ground. Ah! I love that. Oh, me and Tan would be besties for sure. I feel like he would get it. You know what I mean? Like we would just have like a good old kiki. Okay, we're going to the Trieste, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the fissured lands of the Black Basin. Listening and loving it. 10 would absolutely say hi bestie back. I feel like he would. Okay, who from the groups that you stan think would say hi bestie back? I feel like if I did, I don't think BTS would do it. Like, not that they wouldn't say hi bestie, but they just wouldn't do a video call, unfortunately. They wouldn't do like a video fan sign, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think they would do it, which is kind of like, that's a part of like, standing BTS. That's like the sad thing about it, is like they just don't do a lot of things that other idols do anymore. Like music shows, where are they? Just like a lot of things, like they still perform and they still do stuff, but like they just don't do the same, like they don't do like a lot of variety outside of like their own stuff. So like, you know, you get what I mean. Like they wouldn't do a Hello 86 video like surprising fans, right? Like they would probably maybe they would do it on their own like accounts and they would do it, but it would be this, it would be like, I guess, harder for them to do that, but you know what I mean. But with 10 would absolutely say it back. Mark would combust out of sheer awkwardness for sure. Felix definitely would. I feel like he would. BTS definitely has family members. What do you mean? Like for a fan video call. Like they do video calls for like interviews and stuff like that. I just mean like they probably wouldn't like pair up with like, you know, a K-pop album store and be like, oh, you can win a raffle to meet them or whatever. They probably would do it on like Weverse, which I wouldn't order from because like it's like so expensive to order from them. And last time I got a package from Weverse, I had to pay extra to get it out of customs. So, you know, probably wouldn't do that. But yeah, I feel like with ATs, who would say hi bestie back? I feel like there's a chance that all of them would, and there's a chance that none of them would, I feel. I feel like Yoonho would. No, wait. Let me try to go by like their like order. Hongjeong, I feel like he would be kind of awkward. I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that he would do it, but I think he would. I don't know if he would do it. I think Songhwa would also be. I think he would be shy about it, but I think he would probably say it, not as like excitedly as like other people would, but like I feel like he would, out of like haha, because I feel like he's just like very like shy in that way. I think Mingi would. I think Mingi would. I think he would do it. I think Mingi would do it. Yoonho, I think Yoonho would do it. I think you would do it. I'm trying to remember their order. Yeosang, I think he would do it in his own way. Like not like hi Vesti, he would probably do it, you know, like in his like in maybe in a sarcastic way. San, I think he would do it, right? I think he would do it. I think he would be nice and do it. Not that the ones that wouldn't say it aren't nice, but you know what I mean. Woo Young would do it. He would giggle about it and he would do it. I think Jung Ho wouldn't do it. I think he would maybe laugh, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would say it back. I don't think he would say it back, which is fine. I hate that I know too much now. Is it too much or is it enough? Or is it necessary, required even? Still further north then. Not simply north, this shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. What is that? The Deathless Tempest is a tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. The storm that arose after the death of the Sea Titan, unfathomable Plurnies, never has entirely subsided. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It will just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. I did the required reading. Iconic. I make a full list of how all 23 of my boys would react to Hi Bestie. I want it. I will read it. I will read it all. If BTS ever did, J-Hope would absolutely say Hi Bestie. He would. Out of BTS, I feel like he would say it. I feel like Jimin would say it, and I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that V would say it, and there's a 100% chance that I think Jungkook would also say it. I think the younger members would say it, including J-Hope. I think RM, Suga, and Jin wouldn't say it back, and it's totally fine. I'm totally okay with it. They could surprise me, but I don't think they would. Look out for the 500-page Google Doc coming soon. Jungkook would probably say it, yeah. A part of me almost wishes that, like, me saying Hi Bestie to any given group like that would make it so, like, one of them would find it funny and would start saying it in their shows, and I would be like, my impact. You know what I mean? Like, in their, like, they would just, like, meme it, and I would be completely fine with it. I would be 100% fine with it. Even if there would be a question of, like, are they being homophobic? Are they, like, making fun of me? Are they being homophobic? Like, there's a chance. You know, there's a chance. Whenever a K-pop idol does something, like, gay, I'm like, are they mocking or are they... You know what I mean? Like, there's always a half and half of, like... But, anyways... Come on, people. Oh, I already read this. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Excuse me. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. What if you meet NCT Dream and your Hi Bestie becomes the new enjoy your flight? Oh no. That feeling of, are you just feeding us or are you really? Right. Are you mocking us? Is this fan service or are you really? Those are the three moods. Hi, girly. Tizo has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea, and it seems pleased to see you. What's up, girlie? Tizo is grateful at having had the opportunity to catch a fish for old time's sake. Aww. Tizo is asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. You sense his inquiry is rhetorical in nature, and you anticipate his response. Hello. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them and everything they stand for. Love that. He has devoted his life to the eradication of their kind ever since they killed his family. Oh no. Oh no, that's really sad. He seems on the verge of tears though. As far as you are aware, imps cannot cry. Oh. Then he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. How to respond to Tizo's attempt at humor. I'll laugh. Tizo seems like he could use encouragement, assuming that he was in fact in jest. What if he wasn't joking? It was a noble effort, though perhaps you do not fully grasp at the nuance of imp humor. I'm afraid of laughing. Like, a part of me is like, maybe he's not joking. So I'm just gonna smile and nod, because that's what I do when in doubt. Gotta go ship this package, but maybe we will work and twerk later with some imitation. I am down. I am 100% down. For a work and twerk, followed by an episode or 2 or 3 of imitation. And you can join us too later on Discord by doing !Discord. I will smile and nod. But yeah, see you later, pants. Everyone say see you later, pants. Unless they're not leaving just yet. In which case, I stand corrected. You smile and nod in the most encouraging way possible, though without being insincere about it, following Tizo's joke. He stares at you sidelong for a moment. Oh? Tizo admits the real reason he loves catching fish. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, got it. Is because Falcon Ron pays a lot of salt for them. He shrugs at you and bounces off. Aww. At least he gained one hope. That's good. I was confused. I was like, was it? What was a joke? Well. Well, it's over. Do it. Yeah, join the Discord. If your name isn't the same as your Twitch name, I think you have to have your Twitch connected, the Discord, for like as a safety thing. But let us know who you are, if you happen to have a different username, so that we can give you a role for safety. The server is like protected. Ragged Rock. The north current towards Stormwall passes by old carcasses of ships long gone. Rucky spotted wreckage in the area and believes that there could be valuables to find. Or we could go through Frothtsea. The south current towards Stormwall brims with large sea creatures. Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. I will go with Ragged Rock because last time we did Tizo's route, so I'm just gonna do this. I want money. Give me money. Give me valuables. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than finding Trickens, Grintail. Oh, relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come off of it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Oh god, do we continue? I think might as well, since we are here. Rucky rarely is mistaken when it comes to matters of finding valuables. Yeah, we might as well do it, because we're here. You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rucky grins wide. Knew you'd see it my way, chum. Now let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search... Sorry, chum. I think I was just chasing the refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Jodariel fumes at all of this, but says nothing. Girl, same. No! We keep losing hope for Jodariel. God damn it. This is the second time we make a decision that upsets Jodariel. I hate it here. Well. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, and yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. The friend is back! Hold, good ladies and good sirs, this knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. Hi, Zach, how are you? Lovely to see you. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended, we have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Hedwyn? Not really, no. Nay, look you know... Nope. Nay, look you not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor, that, as a would-be knight errant of the sea dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre hearts? They are base cowards. This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the hulk of oars. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way across the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. You love this boy? Aww. I remember being like, oh my god, he's so cute, but like, you know, I was like, oh, we're just gonna fight him. But no, he's joining us. Jodariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're gonna get. Jodariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hi, Stained Glass, how are you? It's been an age, I know. It's so lovely to see you. How are you doing? How have you been? Edwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you across the Deathless Tempest, he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed. Oh my god, he's so cute. And he hereby swears to see you past the storm. Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. He seems to be asking your permission for something. Attentively agree to whatever he's asking so he can get on with it already. It is not clear to you what he exactly intends for you to do right now. Okay, I'm gonna ask, like, what exactly are you asking for my consent for? As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, my answer. Lovely. He vanishes into the depths, yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he's going and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help you cross the Deathless Tempest. Okay, let's do that. I've been okay. We've had enough to spare to hire a friend to help us clean and declutter. It's been wonderful. Oh, I love that. Informed consent. Wait, no, that's not how you... Ugh, I know. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not gonna tell me. Determined to prove himself to you. My brain just logged off. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea Solace and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Oh, I am him. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed plurns, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downsides channels for any save this knight's own kind. Be gone now from here, friends. This night shall finish what the Underking Or started. 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Persevering of the Sea Sojourner. Legendary leader of the Worms' undersea crusades, sought to reach the edge of the abyss. Okay. Do I have to slash all of this? Maybe so. Yes, indeed. Oh, drama! Hold it right there. You traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Ah, and what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you? You dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, this knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Pyre Hearts, banish him. This is an order. Oh my god, this drama. Ooh. Bye flop. Bye flop. Bye flop. Bye flop. Oh god. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work onto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander then? Have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me, banish now this troublemaker. Sir Marsh is a worm knight duty bound to serving Deluge. Yeah, okay, work. Really? I will get ya. Onar! Woo! Okay, I did it. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus shatter our fraternal bonds. So dramatic. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie. And yet, another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor. This night will have your head, Gilman. Oh my god. This is fucking drama. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And most importantly, that little Tempest ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. Oh, we love to see it. Winzerajan. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. Aww, a new friend. And we're going north. You have not yet been to this region downside. Sir Gilman revealed a gap in the storm that seems safe enough to traverse. Let's go. This stories game is very charming. This game's story, not the stories game. What did I say? Anyway, this game's story is really like charming. The characters are very charming. There's still like pretty much like a lot of mystery as well to it, so I'm just like very like into the story. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with you. Just, where do we head from here? Answer the question, now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. You are on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Let's go. Say, Tarek? Hey, Rucky? What is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here, and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Aye, then let me see what I can do. Ah, we have some music. These vocals. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. We shake our titties. Stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. This is lovely, right? He has a really nice voice, damn. I'm almost like, don't want to turn this off now. Because I was gonna like finish this part of the stream, but I was like, I feel bad like just like leaving him hanging. Ship still Alas, I do have to go, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna switch scenes. I am gonna switch scenes, and we are gonna leave for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been such a lovely stream. I appreciate you all so much for joining me. As usual, y'all are amazing. I appreciate you all so much. Yeah, how are y'all feeling about Pyre? We have 2 streams under our belt. So how are y'all feeling about it so far? How are y'all enjoying it? If you're enjoying it, of course. I am really liking it. I do like just like it seems like it's like lovely to just like read. It's like I'm telling y'all a story. It almost feels less like a game and more like I'm just like reading a story to y'all, which is like it's nice, you know? The combat itself, like I used to not like it. Now I just like don't really care much for it. Like I'm just like neutral about it, which is fine. Besides that, like I'm having a good time. It's just like a lovely game. I'm just having a really lovely time with this lovely game. You know what I mean? I know it sounds very like, you know, I don't know if it doesn't sound sincere. I don't know what it sounds like, truly, but that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like I truly mean it. I'm just like, that was really lovely. This has been a very lovely experience. Like I'm not gonna say that it's my favorite game that I've ever played, but it's certainly not in my least favorite games that I've played. You know what I mean? It's like it's just been like a very nice, positive experience that I definitely would recommend. But it's like, I can't say that it's like the best game that I've ever played or my favorite game ever, but I'm just like, this has been really lovely. Ooh, it seems beautiful to you. Awesome. It's really fun to watch. I need to go back and watch the previous stream for more context. Iconic. I appreciate that. Oh, before I go, should I make my new YouTube video public for everyone? I think I should. I think I shall. And y'all are gonna be the first to get the link to it. So my new YouTube video is out now. It's a K-pop haul and unboxing. I unboxed Butter by BTS, 80s Treasure episode 2, I think, and Zero Fever Part 1 by 80s, and I also unboxed Red Velvet's Rev Festival Day 2. So check it out. Check out which you know, photo cards I got, all of that fun stuff. It's definitely a wholesome video for sure. So if you weren't able to watch it on Ko-Fi early, you are now able to watch it publicly alongside everyone. I'm very excited for y'all to see that. I will be definitely posting about it on the Twitter. And yeah, that's that on that. Thank you so much. I really wanted to raid this person, but they're still on their starting soon screen. So alas, we might go for someone else. Actually, let me just say my goodbyes and all that stuff, and then maybe they will be up and running by then. Maybe we'll do that. So yeah, my new YouTube video is out. If you want to check out all of my socials, please feel free to check out my website, projectruby.eu, which actually I can put the new video in there now. Let me update my own website live on stream, shall we? You can see my latest video. You will see my stream there as well. Let me copy and paste the YouTube video. Update the website real quick. But yeah, that website, you can find my Ko-Fi, you can find my Twitter, my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. All of my relevant social media links are over there. Which they all happen to be at Project Ruby, most of them. Some of them are the Project Ruby, like TikTok and Instagram. But everything else is Project Ruby. You can find my business email if you want to work with me. If you're a brand, you want to work with me. What else do I have going on? There's the raid message. And I have a podcast called Just Gaming Things with my friends. We're going to be doing a new episode on Saturday, and we have, our current episode is on our YouTube channel as well as on our Twitch channel. So you can check all the links that are relevant to Just Gaming Things over there at twitch.tv/justgamingthings. It's a really fun podcast. Spin happens to be one of our co-hosts. Pants is one of our co-hosts. Ruin as well. I might as well just name all of them. Dex, Jam, Koga, Pants, Lotus, me, Ruin, and Spin. That's all 8 of us, right? I think so. It's a really fun podcast. We talk about, the news of the week. We talk about what we've been playing. We do all of that fun stuff. So definitely, stay tuned for that. If you've been enjoying the stream and if you've been watching, lurking, what have you, and you want to watch more of my streams, don't forget to click that little heart on your screen so you can follow me. You can be the first person to get, not the first person, but you can get notifications if you want, and you can make sure that you don't miss future streams. And last but not least, you can join the Discord, where I'm so bad at outros. I'm sorry, I'm so awkward. You can join our Discord. I'm gonna be doing a work and twerk voice chat today. So you are free to join us if you have something that you're working on. We're probably gonna be doing that for a couple of hours. And then we are going to be watching a new episode of Imitation. We've been watching the K-drama Imitation. It's been such a blast. So I hope that you join us for that if you want to. If not, that's totally fine. But we do movie nights, we do anime nights, we do occasional, fun hangouts. Just randomly, we play Pokemon Unite. Sometimes we do Fortnite. Sometimes we do Fall Guys, literally whatever. We do a little bit of everything, and that's where I hang out when I'm not streaming sometimes. So yeah, that's that on that. The streamer that I wanted to raid still isn't on screen, but I did want to say hi to them. I did want to say hi to them. Yeah, you've been listening to the old episodes on your commute, and Koga said they're gonna make a new Switch and not fix the Joy-Cons. I think he did say that. And they did. They really did. We've made so many predictions for better or worse. Koga also predicted that once he gets a Switch, the new one is going to be announced, and that's what happened. The OLED Switch got announced literally the week he got a current Switch, which was really funny to us. We really manifested that. I'm still waiting for the Sailor Moon game to be manifested. Listen, every chance I get, I say it. So I'm waiting for that to come true someday. Listen. Hopefully. You know what? We're just gonna say hi to this friend anyway. They may not be on screen, but they are iconic in every way. So if you're willing to wait a bit, while you wait for them to come on screen, you can watch my YouTube video. Because we're gonna be saying hi to the wonderful, the illustrious, the iconic, the extremely talented and gorgeous Dona Tart. Dona is, first of all, an amazing drag artist, such an amazing and fun personality. Dona's sense of humor is everything. I just adore them so much. Their pronouns are she and they. They do baking, they do gaming, they do all of the things. Today they're playing Cooking Simulator VR, which should be chaotic. But we love Dona Tart in this house, so if you're not following Dona Tart, please do that when you go to their channel. I would appreciate that a lot. But yeah, we're gonna say hi to Dona. We stan Dona. You should stan Dona. That's all. Period. Bye. Why am I so bad at outros? Someone tell me, please. Bye. Love you. See you on Friday. Oh, they just came on. Oh my god. Their stream just started. This is gonna be fun.